Well, howdy, friends. It's your boy, Daniel Dragonstaff. It is January 1st, 2026. Happy New Year, y'all. And let's see, I just finished working my graveyard shift, so it's like 5 something in the morning. I've been up all night. Seemed like a perfect time to record a video, and I'm recording this video to say my goodbyes. Yes, so in case you missed it, starting today, 2026, I will no longer be posting tutorials or really any kind of videos on YouTube or Patreon. So I just wanted to take a second to talk about why that is and talk about some of the good times, because I really do appreciate you all who've been supporting me on this journey over the past 9, almost 10 years now. So for those of you who just know me through Dragon Staff and flow arts and fire dancing, you may not know this, but I've actually been making content on the internet for the majority of my life now, which is 34-ish years. Really starting last couple years of high school. I was playing in a few different bands, so of course that involved promoting and recording music and posting it on MySpace at the time, and I also kind of acted as the band's managers, if that makes sense. So I would also set up a lot of our shows, reach out to venues, and do everything like that, make the flyers, promote it on social media, all that fun stuff that I really don't like doing. So I did that for the last couple years of high school, and then first few years out of high school. And then I probably spent a year or so not making anything online and just working a normal job. And that didn't last very long, because then a friend and I decided that we wanted to start doing a podcast, which you can still find on YouTube, but I'm not gonna talk about that. So then we spent probably a good 2-3 years recording our podcast every week. Really, I actually like making content. I just hate everything that goes along with it. So we would record our podcasts, but then of course we have to edit them and write titles, descriptions, tags, make thumbnails, and post them and promote them on social media as well. And then really towards the end of doing the podcast, I also picked up Dragon Staff. And of course, since then, I've been recording videos and making tutorials and doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So, yeah, probably about from the age of 16 to now 34, I've been spending a good portion of my life making videos for the internet. And I'm not going to say I've been doing it successfully and that I've ever made a living out of it, but it has definitely been something that I've given a good amount of time to. And the more that kind of dawned on me, the more I did not like that. I didn't like the fact that I've been making content for the internet for more years than I haven't been. So yeah, it's time to walk away, time to wash my hands of the editing, the posting, the promoting, the writing the descriptions, the captions, the tags, making the thumbnails. That's really the stuff that I don't enjoy. If it was as easy as just recording a video and uploading it and being on my way, I would probably not walk away from it. But everything that goes along with it is a lot of work to me. And I am keeping all of the content available on YouTube and Patreon so that for anybody who wants it, it's still there. And if I do randomly one day decide that I do want to come back to making videos for the internet, then it's all right there waiting for me to jump back on. And of course, there's a whole bunch of other reasons why I'm no longer going to be making videos. You can go back and watch my videos about why I left social media or why I left the flow community for more answers on that, but this is really just kind of a overarching kind of reason why I just don't want to be making videos for the internet anymore. I just want to live a quiet life with my girlfriend and cats and do my yoga and spin my dragon staff in peace now. But all of that being said, I am extremely grateful for all of the support that I've gotten and for the success that I have had with Dragon Staff and Flow Arts. Definitely more successful with that than with the bands or with the podcast or probably anything else I've done in my life. We did a lot of really fun Dragon Staff things, and I couldn't have done any of that without y'all. I thought about making like a whole list of people that I wanted to shout out and thank, but that just feels like some sort of like Grammy acceptance speech, and also it's going to take a long time because there's a lot of people and I would still probably leave people out. But I did just want to talk about some of the really cool things that we got to do. I got to teach all over the country in person, all over the world virtually. I got to perform on stages. I've gotten to host a Patreon and my own website, the two of them probably for about 5-ish years now. Let's see, also got to host a few of my own online kind of festivals, one being Flogafest and the other being Dragon Fest, which I think we did 3 or 4 years of that. So that's been really cool. Got to host some giveaways, hook a couple people up with brand new Dragon Staffs, and I know I'm missing some things here. Oh yeah, and also hosted a couple of challenges, one of which being the Flobo Dragon Challenge. That was probably the most successful one. And I got to learn a whole lot. I got to meet a whole lot of cool people. I got to go to a lot of places that I probably would have never seen otherwise. And of course, we just got to do a whole lot of fun Dragon Staff things. So I'm going to keep this video short. And I just want to say thank you all so much for the good times, for the memories, for the experiences. I will always be grateful for them. And I appreciate you all. This is it for me. Much love.